You know, not every client is right for every attorney. An experienced attorney is looking for that ideal client. Let me give you an example. When somebody comes into my office, not only am I interviewing them and trying to get information about what happened and what injuries there are, but I'm also trying to decide whether or not this is my ideal client. Are you my ideal client? Are you the right type of client for me? Because remember, this possible case that you have, if you have a case, it's going to go on for 2 or 3 years. That's the length, that's the time that this takes to resolve from start to finish. And during that time, we're going to have a lot of interaction. And I want to know at the very beginning whether we have a good relationship. Because if there's something there at the beginning that suggests to me that we're not a good fit, then I'm going to come right out and tell you, I don't think you're the right client for me. So I'm looking for the ideal client for me. And who is my ideal client? My ideal client is somebody who listens, who is open and receptive to my legal advice, is somebody who recognizes that I have a significant amount of experience handling these accident cases, personal injury, and medical malpractice cases. As of today, I've been in practice more than 24 years. And most clients who come to me with their stories, with the problems that they have, who are seeking compensation, they are not attorneys, they don't practice, they don't handle these types of cases on a day-to-day basis. So my ideal client is receptive to listening to my legal advice and then making an educated decision about what to do next. Remember, my goal as an attorney is to guide you, to help you, to provide you with advice about what to do in certain situations. Once I've provided you that advice, it then becomes your opportunity, your obligation to make that decision about what to do next with my guidance. Now, there are some people who believe that they know more than I do, and that's perfectly okay. In fact, they may know more about this area of law. And if they do, that's wonderful. But again, the majority of people have never been through this process before. And for those people, my ideal client is somebody who doesn't argue with me, who's open and receptive to listening to my legal advice, and then making that educated decision about what to do next. That's my ideal client. And if it turns out during our initial consultation that there's something there that's going to create a barrier or going to create a problem for us down the road, then I'm going to come right out and tell you, you know what, I just don't think this is going to work. I think you're better off going to somebody else. So that's one of the things that I look for, and it's a really important thing to keep in mind when you go to hire an attorney, when you go to an attorney's office. Because not only are you selecting the attorney, but just as important, in all likelihood, the attorney is selecting you.